All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Week 9 is coming up. We're now over the halfway point of the whole entire fantasy football season, including playoffs. So we are getting down there in terms of weeks before the playoffs. There's 5 and then 3 to go for the playoff round. So let's see how we do. All right, so we'll quickly recap week 8. I went 3 for 3 in my books here. So I had picked Dave to beat me. It was pretty close. We both put up some big scores. I had picked Tom to beat the Buddies, but the Buddies won by 3.5 points. I correctly picked Ty to beat Jeremy. I had Rob beating Jen, but Jen beat him quite handily, 175 to 97. I did have Dallas beating Sunil. And I had Wayne beating Richard, but Richard beat him down by 53 points with a high score of 213. Almost beat Ty, it was 219. So a lot of points this week. There weren't any buys. So everybody had a good roster going out there. So let's head into week 9. After this week, I'll give us the standings again next week after another 3 weeks went by. So we'll see how it's changed. All right, here, our first matchup we have is me and Richard. Currently, it has me projected to win. Richard had Hopkins and Pittsburgh defense yesterday. They just got a little bit under projection, and I had Deontay Johnson getting me a nice touchdown there to give me 10 points over his projected score. So we'll see if that holds up. I hope it does. I need to get back to 4 and 5 just to have a chance at that 8th spot. So we'll see how it goes. I don't really like who I have at quarterback, but that's kind of who's out there right now. I got Stroud Evans to play. London just got ruled out, so that hurts. Hopefully Andrews Wilson can play well. We'll see what Singletary can do. I've always liked him in Buffalo, but we'll see what he can do if he gets a little more playing time this week. I have Akers in right now. I might throw Taysom Hill in. I don't know for sure. Richard's team here. Let's see. He's got Howell in right now. I think I saw... Yeah, he has Kyler. I don't know if Kyler Murray will be back. So we'll see how that works with Hollywood Brown. Miko, we got Madison, who I'm hoping loses some carries to Akers. In case I do play him, McBride, he's hoping for a repeat for last week, and Metcalf, well, we'll see, he's got a little bit of an injury there. So overall, I mean, he is 5 and 3, I'm 3 and 5. I do have a lower points for. Even though I'm the favorite, I am not picking me to win. How's that for an answer? I don't know what to pick either way. I don't want to say it if I do think I'm going to win, so I'm just going to say what I said. All right, so I have Richard to score more points. Maybe. Next matchup is Evil Buddies versus Dave and the Winnipeg Bills Mafia. Dave has currently got a big lead. He did get help from Levis only getting 6.5 points, but Henry did get almost 20. So they kind of offset each other, but not quite. But he's got Kelsey in an early morning game on Sunday. Dave's got Kamara, Hill, Cooper, we'll see, Hurts. Yahoo's got Dave favored by about almost 30 points. I don't know if it'll be that much, but I'm going to agree with that one. I think Dave is going to win to go to 5 and 4, and the Buddies will drop to 5 and 4. I can't believe how tight these standings are. It's great. It's good to see. Makes it almost anybody's year this year. Who we got next? We got Wayne, who's dropped to 4 and 4. Long ways away of going without a loss there for a bit. He's lost a few in a row. Jeremy still hasn't got his first victory. He's got his first victory, hasn't got his second victory of the season yet. He's still at 1 and 7. Wayne still has to make a couple changes to his roster as he's got a bye on here, so I don't know if that'll be what you show on there. He might change it in the meantime. Jeremy on my screen doesn't have a kicker either, so we'll see if that changes. Let's see. No one in his bench. Wayne can change Judy out for, let's see, he's got maybe Downs. DJ Chark, I'd probably go Downs. Jeremy got Minshew. Maybe they'll play off each other, cancel out some points there for Wayne. I put Dak in, get rid of Love. Dak's been rolling lately. So I think if he makes those two changes, otherwise his roster to me is definitely better than Jeremy's. Sorry, I didn't mean definitely, I just think it's better. Maybe he'll play Zach Moss since he's, the number one running back in Indianapolis. But we'll see. So yeah, Wayne's gonna win, goes to 5-4, and Jeremy will fall to 1-8. All right, next we got Rob versus Ty. Ty's 5-3, Rob's 4-4. Currently on my screen, Ty is favored by about 22 points. Ty had Spears playing, got 8.5, so just a tad over projection. He doesn't have a flex position filled, and Rob doesn't have a defense on here yet, and doesn't have one on his bench. And Ty doesn't have a player he can put in as flex position yet. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, they're both missing. Rob's got Brown on bye, but he can put in Atwell. So that bumps it up by about 10. Balance that off. Yeah, I still think Ty's going to win. Yeah, Ty. Probably by about 10-15 points, my guess. So, all right, who we got next? Next, we got Tom versus Dallas. Both 5-3. However, Dallas is in first. Tom is in fourth. Let's see. We got the Mahomes versus Allen battle here. Najee got Tom about 5 points over projected. Ooh. Dallas got hurt by Pickens and his 1.9 points. I have him in a league where it's non-PPR, so he got me negative 0.1 points. So that was not fun. So, comparing side by side quickly here. Diggs, Puka. I think Lockett, Lamb, Myers should have scored them just based on where Pickens ended up. Najee, I like Jacobs. I don't know with Vegas. That's a tough one there. Okay, tight ends. Higby, Osborne, Mixon. Ooh, that's a close one, I think. I think it's pretty much as close as kind of Yahoo says. But if I'm going to pick one over the other, I will go with family first. So I will take Tom to win. And lastly, I have Jen versus Sunil. We got Jen at 4-4, Sunil at 3-5. Well, Sunil is favored by about 14 points right now. Neither had anybody playing last night or on Thursday, depending on when you watch this. Just quickly going through the rosters. Sunil's team, McLaurin, Watson, Thielen, Eckler's back. Hawkinson, we'll see how he does with, I think it's Hall. I don't know if Dobbs is playing this week or not. Ford for Cleveland. Pitts is, who knows. But then, Jen's got Brown. Higgins has been starting to roll. Godwin got a touchdown. Mustert's here. Has been okay. Gibson's average. Noah Fant. Who knows? I'm gonna take Jen. I think Jen's gonna take this one to move to 5 and 4 and push Sunil to 3 and 6. So I think going through here, I took Richard, and then I took Dave, and then I took Wayne, and then I took Ty, Tom, and who did I say? Did I say Sunil? No, I said Jen. I think I'm going to change that. I'm going to say Sunil. As much as I want him to lose for me in the standings, I'm going to take Sunil. So they're both going to be 4 and 5. We're just crazily muddy up the standings. Yeah. Because I'm tied with Sunil, so I got to hopefully get a win if he wins. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people at 4 and 4. So a couple of them might drop to 4 and 5, which would be a big help for me. And then there's that 5 and 3 group. Maybe a couple will go to 6 and 3, and then a few of them will drop to 5 and 4. So still tight, still anybody's season. Keep trugging along. We're getting to that point where it's getting long and boring, and like I'm just so close. Or I win one, you lose one. You get, I think you win a couple in a row. Your team's rolling, and then they fall apart, right? So just keep plugging away, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Have a good weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week. Bye.